The Rays start a 6-game stretch here at home against the Baltimore Orioles. The Rays have not lost 3 straight all year long, and despite 2 consecutive losses to San Diego, the Rays are still 51-24, best in the majors, while Baltimore is second best. They dropped 2 of 3 to the Cubs, but they've also won 11 of their last 15 against the American League East. Let's hope that the elixir is being back at home, where the Rays are 31-7. Tyler Glass now taking his warm-up tosses, 29-year-old righty, 2-0 so far this year with an ERA of 3.43. 22-20 with an ERA of 2.87 lifetime.
Tyler Glasnow against Gunnar Henderson.
And we are underway with a line drive into the right field corner. Extra bases for Gunnar around first, and he'll go into second as he takes a glance over his shoulder with a stand-up double. First pitch of the game, ripped it down the first baseline. Anthony Santander with an RBI opportunity. He's driven in 39 on the year with 10 homers.
He hits one on a line instead, and that'll drop in for a base hit. Gunnar Henderson is down to score, and the Orioles greet Tyler Glasnow with a couple of hits and take a 1-0 lead.
And here comes the American League's leading hitter, Austin Hayes, .320 batting average. 4th best in all of baseball, best in the American League.
Santander on the move, and he finds some real estate. It's in the gap. Arozarena plays it, and give a lot of credit to Austin Hayes against Glasnow, down to 1-2. He battles back, and the Orioles still alive in the first.
American League's leading hitter with a base hit to put runners on the corners. Well, you hope that can lead to another run. Glasgow throwing a lot of pitches here in the first inning. So now Aaron Hicks, switch hitter from the left side.
And he smacks this one deep to right. It's down the line, and that baby is out of here. A 3-run homer for Aaron Hicks. And the Orioles, a great start against Glasnow and the Rays.
Aaron Hicks dials it out. A 3-run shot, and the Orioles have put up 4 in the first. A no-doubter line drive just left of the right field foul pole, and just like that, the Orioles have jumped on Tyler Glasnow for 4 runs.
So the Orioles have scored 4 more runs than Tyler Glasnow probably figured on. Never more than 2 runs in any of the previous 6 starts.
And the inning finally ends for the Rays, but not before. The Orioles put up 4 big ones. Well, before he throws his first pitch, Kyle Bradish has a 4-0 lead. We talked about how consistent he'd been. 10 of his 12 starts has given up 3 runs or less, so that would be a good recipe for tonight. Diaz, Franco, and Raley for the Rays in the first. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. Diaz down on strikes, out number 1.
We've seen the Rays come back from greater deficits than this, but this is not the way you wanted to start this series. And with 2 out, nobody on, here's Luke Raley, who had a very good road trip.
He struck him out. A 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts. Orioles on top 4-0 after 1. A 2-out walk to Rutschman extends the inning. And here comes Anthony Santander. Looped one into short left field for an RBI in the first inning. RBI number 40.
And Santander to deep right field. This ball is going out of here. Keeps it fair and sends it out. It has been the Orioles' night so far. They lead it 6-0, and Anthony Santander has hit number 11 on the season.
6 runs, never over 2 against Glasnow, and the Orioles do a number.
Anthony Santander with the second Oriole home run in this young game, and the Orioles are putting the wood to the Rays right now. The Birds on top 6-0. 405 feet on the home run from Anthony.
Well, Tyler Glasnow dominated the Orioles so much, but the relevancy is almost none, given that Orioles team he dominated.
Call strike 3. O'Hearn called out on strikes. Another long ball for the Orioles, second of the game. A 2-run shot from Santander. Birds on top 6-0.
The Orioles still have a 6-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the third. Back-to-back walks for the 7 and 8 hitters in the lineup for the Rays to begin the bottom of the third. Mejia into the box. Switch hitter batting left-handed.
3-2. Backdoor breaking ball, strike 3 called. He went to the slider and he struck out Mejia.
Strikeout number 5 for Kyle Bradish. Paredes walked. He's at second base. Walls walked. He has a big lead at first with O'Hearn playing well behind him. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a nasty slider by Bradish. Back-to-back Ks. And now there are 2 outs. 6 strikeouts for Kyle Bradish. The payoff pitch from Kyle Bradish. There go the runners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Bradish comes back to strike out the side.
So that's 7 strikeouts in 3 hitless innings for Kyle Bradish.
And the Rays strand 2. And we're 3 complete at the Trop. 5th inning at Tropicana Field. All Orioles so far 6-0 Baltimore as Anthony Santander steps in the box.
Tyler Glasnow 4-0 against the Orioles in 6 career starts, but He's on the wrong end of a 6-0 score here.
It's a swing and a miss, and Glasnow gets him on a breaking ball, and that's 7 strikeouts for Glasnow.
And that 7th strikeout is it for Tyler Glasnow. He gets his 5th up. Sean Armstrong coming in. Rays need 4 2/3 from their bullpen tonight, trailing 6-0 to Baltimore. Sean Armstrong for Tyler Glasnow, 4 1/3, 6 runs, 6 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts through 85 pitches, 57 strikes.
And here is Armstrong to deal with Ryan O'Hearn.
Way back there. Ryan O'Hearn extends the hitting streak and extends the Orioles lead to 7-0. Welcome to the game, and an Orioles fan came up with that baseball too, and O'Hearn gets it against Sean Armstrong.
One pitch and see you later.
Making a statement of the first game of the series against the Rays.
The Orioles on top of this one. It's 7-0 Birds. Bradish 4 innings, 1 hit, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. And the Rays have a leadoff base runner.
1 on, 7-0. Rays are trailing here in the 5th inning, and here is Francisco Mejia.
That's a shot into right field. Santander's going to go back, and that's off the wall. Kicks away from him toward Hicks. Paredes will be waved around third. He's going to score. The belated throw not in time on the double by Mejia. And the Rays are on the board.
I'll tell you, there was hope that this ball could get into the stands, and it was close. Boy, I mean, a couple of inches.
2 down, a runner on second. Orioles lead the Rays 7-1. Franco's whiff rate is the 4th lowest in Major League Baseball, so not a lot of swings and misses from him.
Lifted toward the line and left. Maria's out there. Hayes, and there comes Mateo. That's going to be a fair ball. The run will score. Franco's aboard at first, and the Rays get their 2nd run. They had Hayes, Mateo, and Urias, and at the last moment, Mateo tried to come in to save the day, but that ball is fair and a base hit to drive in a run.
We head to the bottom half of the 6th. Orioles lead this game 7-2.
So a double for Ramirez. That's his 10th of the year. Runner at second, 1 away. And now Isaac Paredes, who has walked and been hit by a pitch. Rays down 7-2.
And a base hit into left center. Ramirez will head to the plate. The Rays pick up another run. This one will drive in his 48th run of the year.
And that slow climb back, still moving.
A run in, 1st and 2nd, just 1 out.
And we go to the top side of the lineup. 2 men on. Beyond the 0 for 3 tonight. That's going to be a base hit right center. Here comes Paredes. Over to third, Walls. And the Rays pick up another run. That makes it 7-4. Yandy Diaz with a big base hit, driving in 1.
The Rays have Manuel Margot, who my guess he would be the guy to put up if you're going to pinch hit. 7-4 Baltimore. Bases loaded, 2 out.
And a line drive base hit. Left center. Wall scores. Here comes Diaz. Over to third goes Franco. Margot comes through. It's a 1-run ball game.
It's 7-6. Boy, and in the timely situations, just like last year, he's starting to look like that guy again. And he is pumped up after he got to first. Driving in 2. The Rays are back in it. And at the end of 6, Orioles 7, Rays 6.
Talk about add-on runs, right? Big one out there in Austin Hayes at second with nobody down. See if the Orioles can bring him around. Hicks homered in the 1st. He's 1 for 3.
That is lined up the middle, and that'll get down. Hayes being sent around, and he's going to score. Aaron Hicks. He has driven in 4 runs today. And there's your add-on run for the Orioles. A badly needed one. It's 8-6.
Austin Hayes double, Aaron Hicks single, and a little more breathing room as the Birds now go up 8-6. Orioles down to the 9th.
And we'll have the bottom of the 9th coming up. Orioles 8, Rays 6. Well, it comes down to Batista against Isaac Paredes. The last chance tonight for the Rays, lest they lose their first series opener at home this season.
And their first 3-game losing streak of the season, too, is on the line.
Swing and a miss, happy birthday. Ball game. Batista strikes out Paredes, and the Orioles book it 8-6. And that's the first time this year that the Tampa Bay Rays have lost 3 consecutive games. Well, the Orioles with the long ball early, and then some clutch relief pitching late from Coulombe, Cano, and Batista, and the Orioles put it in the win column.